Hey guys, you've got dry skin and you want to find the right products, but they have to be budget friendly. I've got you covered. I'm Dr. Aleksandra Brown. I'm a board certified dermatologist. I have been a dermatologist for about 15 years, and I am telling you right now, it is not about how much money you spend on your skincare. It's about the consistency and the type of skincare that you're using, meaning it has to fit the budget. You have to like the way it feels, so you're going to use it, and it has to be appropriate for your skin type. This video is for you if you're somebody who has dry skin, you're trying to find the right products, but you want them to be budget friendly. Today, we're going to talk about drugstore finds for that really dry skin. What ingredients are you looking for? What types of products are you looking for in each category? And then I'll make some recommendations in all those categories. So if this sounds like something you're interested in, make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel for more skincare, hair, nail tips from a dermatologist. Let's get into it. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through a complete skincare routine. So if you're somebody with dry skin, this is the only video you need to watch because we're going to go through affordable drugstore products. They're actually effective, backed by dermatology, and this routine is going to be simple, gentle, focused on what your dry skin really needs, which is going to be hydration, barrier repair, and protection. When it comes to dry skin, it's really not just about lacking moisture. It often means that your skin barrier is not really functioning properly, so water escapes too easily, and then irritants, for example, a lotion that you might have used for years and years suddenly irritates your skin because your skin barrier is compromised. And that's why your skin doesn't just feel dry, it can also feel irritated or be red and itchy because moisturizer is causing more irritation. So making sure you have a good routine to repair that barrier and then get back to regular moisturizer is going to be so important. A good routine for dry skin is going to accomplish 4 things. It's going to cleanse gently without disrupting the skin's natural lipids. It's going to hydrate the deeper layers with humectants like hyaluronic acid. And it's also going to replenish and seal in the moisture with emollients and occlusives. And the last one, and really the most important one, it's going to protect from environmental damage, especially UV damage with daily sunscreen. So we're going to go through every one of these categories. The goal is to nourish and protect your skin. Your first step is always to remove the dirt, oil, makeup, residue, but when your skin is dry, the goal is going to be to do all of that, but without stripping your natural lipids and damaging your barrier. You want to look for creamy, not foaming cleansers, something that has humectants in it, so look for ingredients like glycerin. You want barrier supporting ingredients like ceramides and soothing agents like oat and aloe. You want to avoid all harsh surfactants, all exfoliants, and these are things like AHAs or BHAs, or anything that says deep clean on it, anything that's labeled for oily skin, pretty much anything that says acne prone skin is going to have actives in it that can irritate really dry skin. And quick note for a morning skincare routine, you really don't have to wash your face in the morning. If you just applied your nighttime skincare routine and you wake up in the morning, I personally find it a little too excessive to be applying cleanser on top of your just nighttime skincare routine. Personally, in my 40s, my skin is getting a little bit drier, so I have switched to just water in the morning. I don't like splashing water in my face, so I have these Amazon washcloths that I purchased a long time ago. They're so cheap, so easy to use. I love them because they're white. You can totally clean them, bleach them, sanitize them if you want to, and they have a little hook so you can just hook them and let them air dry. I will go ahead and link those below in case you're somebody who has to have the ones that I have, but any washcloth is fine. You can even just splash water in your face and pat it dry. I like a washcloth because I just feel like I have to wipe it off, but I'm really picky because I don't like the regular washcloth type of terry cloth that has those super rough fibers. I like it to be really, really soft and really delicate. The ones I use happen to be made for face. I think that's probably like a marketing thing. I just happen to really like the material. All right, you've splashed the water, you've wiped your face clean in the morning. However, never skip cleansing at night. That will increase your risk of acne. It can even grease up your hair, ruin your pillowcases. Wash your face at bedtime. Now let's pick a couple of cleansers that are going to be really, really good for dry skin. They're going to clean and leave you hydrated. My first recommendation is the CeraVe Hydrating Facial Cleanser. I love this one. It's really gentle. It removes dirt and oil without stripping your skin barrier. It maintains the skin's natural barrier with essential ceramides. It's really hydrating, creamy, so it's not going to do the foaming stuff that you needed to do. If you're somebody who wears a lot of makeup, consider double cleansing with cleansing balm or micellar water first and then using this cleanser afterwards. This is a really, really nice hydrating formula. It leaves your skin really nice and soft. Like I said, it doesn't foam up. I think this is one of those that's perfect. Like my teen has used it in her shower. You can use it face and body. It's good for lots of body part areas. The key ingredients here are ceramides, glycerin, and hyaluronic acid. Now, if you're somebody who has to have a foaming cleanser, but you want it to be gentle as well, here's a different brand recommendation. This is the Prequel Cleanser. It's non-drying. It has tons of glycerin in it. It doesn't strip anything. It's going to leave you really nice and hydrated. It has 50% glycerin and inulin to support that healthy moisture barrier. It's really gentle, humectant-rich formula. It does a really good job removing makeup, excess oil, impurities, while leaving your skin really soft, supple, balanced, hydrated, all of the above. It's really good for the dry and very dry skin types, or those who are using barrier-compromising actives, like if you're somebody using retinoids or AHAs and BHAs and your skin is irritated, this is a really good cleanser. It's also suitable for eczema-prone or really reactive skin. The key ingredients here are the 50% glycerin and the inulin. Inulin is a prebiotic that supports that healthy skin microbiome balance. Also contains arginine, which is an amino acid that helps protect and repair the skin barrier, aloe vera, and oat extracts. Let's talk about serums, because everyone wants to use them. And if you're somebody who has dry skin, you really need to be careful which serums you use. But this is also an opportunity to layer the hydrating serums. So don't look for exfoliating things, look for hydrating things, especially when applied to damp skin and the moisturizer on top. Serums that are hydrating can make a huge difference if you're trying to do extra step in layering skincare. The best serums for dry skin are going to be the ones that are packed with humectants. You're looking for things like hyaluronic acid, polyglutamic acid, and glycerin. These attract water, so they're going to help plump the skin. That being said, and this is probably controversial, you should apply them to damp skin, and then others are saying you don't have to. I personally like to use these on damp skin. I feel that when applying to damp skin, I use very little. It spreads really nice, and I let that dry just a little bit, and then on top of it, put a moisturizer. You are really locking in that moisture if you put moisturizer right on top of hyaluronic acid serum, right on top of damp skin. So I'm going to give you a couple of recommendations for the serum category here. The first one is the L'Oreal Revitalift 1.5% pure hyaluronic acid serum. This can be used morning or evening. It's super lightweight, deeply hydrating serum. It really helps plump the skin, smooth the fine lines caused by dehydration. It immediately delivers this intense moisture that can leave your skin really hydrated, dewy, glowy finish. It really goes well under the makeup or layered in a nighttime routine. I really like to apply moisturizer on top of this. It could be just me, but I find that a lot of hyaluronic acid serums, when I apply them to just damp skin and let it dry, I feel sticky afterwards. Again, it could be just me, but I find all HA serums to be a little bit sticky, so moisturizer on top is a must for me personally. The key ingredients in this serum are going to be your hyaluronic acid. It has both high and low molecular weight, so it's going to do a little bit of deeper and surface hydration. It also has glycerin. My next recommendation for hyaluronic acid is the La Roche-Posay Hyalu B5 serum. This one can also be used morning or evening. This one does have just a little bit of that LRP scent. It's really nice. It's delicate. It's soft. It's more nourishing option if your skin is really dry and sensitive. I find it a little bit more hydrating than the L'Oreal one. It also helps target those fine lines and dullness, really just by replenishing the moisture. It has a little bit thicker texture, but absorbs really quick. It sits really well under your moisturizer or underneath the SPF. Just like with the other one, I like to put moisturizer right on top, and I like to apply my HA serum on damp skin. I feel like it does the best job at moisturizing. The key ingredients are vitamin B5 or panthenol, hyaluronic acid, and medecasside. My next recommendation in the serum category is the Cetaphil Deep Hydration 48-hour Activation Serum. This one can also be used morning or evening. It's super lightweight. It absorbs pretty quick. It deeply replenishes skin hydration up to 48 hours. I never leave it on for that long, but you get the point. That hydration underneath will stay past your regular wash time. It also helps improve the overall quality of sensitive skin. It's formulated with hyaluronic acid and sunflower seed oil to immediately smooth the skin's texture and restore that radiant appearance. The key ingredients in this one are Hydrosensitive, which is the complex that boosts skin's water retention and soothes sensitivity. Also contains hyaluronic acid, sunflower seed oil, and vitamin E. All right, let's talk about the actual category that everyone thinks you really need, which you do when it comes to dry skin, and these are your moisturizers. If you have dry skin, moisturizers are not going to be like optional applied if you need it. It's going to be a must every single morning, every single evening. It's the foundation of your entire routine. You apply your SPF on dry skin, it looks cracked and dry. You apply your makeup on dry skin, it's flaking off. Good hydration is so important to healthy skin. So you want a formula that's not going to just sit on top of the skin. You want something that's actually going to go in a little bit deeper, repair the moisture barrier, reduce the water loss that you get with dry skin, and relieve some of that tight, flaky feeling. When you're looking for moisturizer that will satisfy all of these requirements, you want to read the small label and look for ingredients like ceramides, squalene, shea butter, and hyaluronic acid. My first recommendation in this category is definitely CeraVe moisturizing cream. This is not just for face, this is for your whole body. It comes in a giant jar, has 0 scent whatsoever. It replenishes those lost ceramides, which decline with age and lead to dryness and irritation. CeraVe moisturizing cream can also help strengthen the skin barrier, helping protect against those external aggressors. It hydrates really, really nice. It doesn't feel greasy, absorbs pretty quick. I think it's appropriate for morning and evening, face, neck, chest, really like your entire body. The key ingredients in this one are the ceramides, hyaluronic acid, the methicone, and petrolatum. My next recommendation, if you want something just a little bit more elite, a little bit just for your face, and a little bit more lightweight, is the Rock Multi-Correction Hydration Plus Moisturizer. This one, despite being a little more lightweight than the CeraVe cream, it's still deeply hydrating, daily moisturizer, targets that dryness and loss of firmness. It's ideal for that perimenopausal, maybe aging skin, especially for the face and neck area. It helps target those fine lines and dullness with this nourishing, long-lasting moisture barrier. It is super lightweight. It almost feels like a water cream, but you put it on and it just soaks right in. It feels perfect afterwards. I love this one. I tend to use it in the evening just about every night, and sometimes I'll do it twice a day. The key ingredients here are the 7 forms of hyaluronic acid and 10 lipids, as well as pro-collagen amino acids. Now, if you're somebody who wants to moisturize and use a retinol, let me give you another recommendation here. This is the Olay Regenerist Retinol 24-hour night moisturizer. You only want to use this at nighttime. It's your moisturizer with the retinol. The Retinol 24 is a really light cream that hydrates skin without feeling thick or feeling greasy. It doesn't leave any residue. It's really nice and hydrating. It combines that hydration with a gentle retinoid to blend and help improve the fine lines, texture, dullness overnight. It's not really irritating because it's such a low potency retinol. It hydrates deeply while promoting stronger, brighter skin over time, but also provides that hydration in addition to the retinol. So it's perfect for that like dry, dull, or maybe like mature skin, that if you're just looking for a moisturizer and a retinol for like a beginner type of anti-aging moisturizer that has all in one. So you want to start your retinol, you want to start your moisturizer, but you're not looking for extra step, she's your girl. The key ingredients here are the retinol complex. It has the retinol and retinol propionate, and then it has niacinamide and aminopeptide. Now, if you're watching this and you're looking for like more of like an anti-aging skincare, because earlier I mentioned perimenopause, I do have skincare in your 40s. I'm going to go ahead and link that video down below as well. It's a really good video that talks about your must-haves in your 30s, which is your sunscreen, your retinol, and your antioxidant. And then in the 40s, you add your exfoliating acids. And in that video, I will recommend things that are also not drugstore, but a lot of them are, kind of go back and forth. But if you're somebody who's watching this, you're like, oh, you mentioned retinol, what can I do for anti-aging? I will go ahead and link skincare in your 40s video down below, so check it out. With dry skin comes compromised barriers. So we can't talk about dry skin without talking about barrier repair creams. These aren't really a must for dry skin, but they're definitely recommended. I don't consider myself to have dry skin. If anything, I'm combination to oily, and literally every one of the ones I'm about to list, I have them and I use them, and to me they're must-haves, because you're gonna go, or I'm gonna go out of my way and try a new product and do a little extra, see how far I can go with my skin, and I'll cause irritation. I recently had a student say, oh, you're so lucky, you know what you can and can't do so you don't mess up your skin. Yeah, but I still mess up my skin quite often because I'm always trying new things, and I want to see if I can layer an acid with my retinol. I mean, if I can, why not? The reason I do this is because I know what I'm doing, and when I do mess it up, it's not if, it's when, I know how to fix it. So just a little pro tip, what I'm about to tell you here, I already do all these things and I don't even have dry skin. So if you have dry skin, these things probably should be already in your routine. So these are your barrier repair add-ons. Like I said, optional, but worth every penny. This is for if your skin feels really dry, irritated, your usual routine is just not getting it done, whether your skin is just that dry because you're stressed out, you've been not eating well, not sleeping well, or it's winter time, or because you're like me, you overused your products, you need these things to fix it. So think of these as supportive extras. They're great for like after, if you've over exfoliated, if you overdid on your retinol, if you're like outside skiing or something like that. And here are my recommendations for that category. The first one, love it. It's a Vensicle Restorative Protective Cream. You can use this morning, evening. I usually use it in the evenings. It's a really rich, occlusive repair cream that helps soothe irritation, reduce redness, and support skin recovery. It was originally formulated as like a post-procedure care, so it's perfect when your skin barrier really needs to be reset. So if you've done microneedling or something like that, or you've irritated the hell out of your periphyral dermatitis and the area around your nose is so irritated, she will fix it. So it's perfect for that really over-exfoliated, post-procedure, irritated, flaking skin, or during winter, or if your heat is just running in the house and you've got dry, cracked corners around your mouth, around your nose, it will fix that. I love using this at night on top of the moisturizer. By itself, it's okay, but I really prefer moisturizer underneath, and then this on top. It repairs the barrier barrier, but also is a little bit thick, so it helps like sealing that moisturizer that you applied underneath. The key ingredients in this one are the copper zinc sulfate complex and the Event Thermal Spring Water. My next recommendation in this category is the La Roche-Posay Cicaplast Balm B5. This one's great morning or evening. It's super rich, creamy balm, calms and hydrates without feeling sticky or greasy. I love it on my non-active nights, like no retinol, no exfoliating acid. If I'm just taking a night off and repairing my barrier, I will do a moisturizer and then this on top. It helps strengthen the moisture barrier and reduces any visible irritation. It's, for me, like I said, final step in the PM routine. But if you're really dry, you can totally use this in the morning under your SPF. If your skin is like red and flaky or stinging, if you find that any moisturizer stings, this one's not going to. The key ingredients here are panthenol or vitamin B5. It also has madecasside and shea butter. All right, gang, let's talk about the SPF, or the most important step in your skincare routine. There's no routine without SPF in the morning, and that is really the most important thing you can do to slow down the signs of aging, but really just to have healthy skin and prevent skin cancers and pre-cancers. If you have dry skin, your sunscreen needs to protect but also needs to hydrate. So you want to look for formulas with moisturizing ingredients like glycerin or hyaluronic acid, and you want to avoid anything that's alcohol heavy or anything that says mattifying that can leave your skin tight or flaky. So I'm going to give you some options that are broad spectrum, non-irritating, that sit beautifully under makeup or on bare skin. My first recommendation is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel Lotion. It's SPF 30, also comes in 50. I love this in the morning. I love it for my neck really because it's really hydrating and I feel like it helps moisturize my neck and provides that protection. I use it on my entire face and neck, but I like to put tinted on top of it on the face, and then for my neck, this one's just perfect. It's super lightweight. It's kind of gel-based. Chemical sunscreen delivers this broad spectrum protection, but also provides that intense hydration. You wouldn't think that from the name because it's a gel and a lotion, but it has a water-like finish, super hydrating, very, very, very moisturizing despite its lotiony, lightweight texture. It absorbs really quickly without leaving any greasy feel and no white cast whatsoever. So it's perfect for that dry, dehydrated skin that needs moisture, but also wants that daily sun protection in like fast absorbing, invisible finish. Perfect under makeup for sure. The key ingredients here are the hyaluronic acid, and then for the sunscreen active ingredients, it has the avobenzone, homosalate, octisalate, and octocrylene. It also has a little bit of glycerin, which is going to help replenish the skin's moisture barrier and give it that nice hydration that we all see afterwards. My next recommendation is just a little bit thicker if you're somebody who needs a little extra moisture. This is the Cetaphil Healthy Renew Day Cream SPF 30. This is rich. It's a little bit thicker than the Neutrogena one, but it absorbs really fast. It's SPF 30, works really good for dry skin, sensitive skin, aging. I like it on my neck. I've loved it under my tinted sunscreen on the face. It hydrates deeply while helping soften the look of fine lines, improve the texture over time. It can hydrate up to 48 hours. It will help smooth some of those fine lines and wrinkles because it's helping hydrate and plump the lines created by dehydration. It's designed for that daily use without an SPF 30 to protect from everyday UV light. It's best for the dry, dull, sensitive skin, especially if you're seeing early signs of aging and you want something that's going to hydrate but also help firm and support that skin. The key ingredients are the purified peptides, vitamin B3, vitamin B5. Okay guys, that's the full routine for dry skin I have for you today. If this video was helpful, make sure you like it, subscribe for more derm suggested skincare tips. Let me know in the comments if there is a certain skin type or a certain skincare routine you want me to go over. I have already done skincare for your 30s, 40s, 50s. I've shared rosacea, melasma, acne skincare routine. I have several SPF videos. Some of you have inquired about conditions like hidradenitis. We've done that video. I'm thinking about doing video on psoriasis. Somebody inquired about that. So if there's a video that you want, drop it in the comments. I do read those. I will check them. So let me know what you want me to do next. And you can always find me on Instagram and TikTok for shorter content at Dr. Aleksandra Brown. Thank you so much for watching me. I'll see you next time.